Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Magaso, and I am here with, well, of course, my boy Malo. He just chilling up on the mic stand right now. You alright? Yeah, I feel you on that one. I wanted to save this for Nerdy News 242, but because the last episode of Nerdy News 242 had like all bad news, I was like, you know what? Let me just talk about this separately because I want the next iteration of Nerdy News on Friday coming to be just mostly good news. If I could help it. You know, I just want it to be good news. Hopefully nothing else bad happens between now and I write the script on Thursday. So let's just hope nothing happens tomorrow. Because oh man. Where we're at right now is, this is a weird place for us to be in gaming culture. For those of you who don't know what's going on, if you're watching this video late, because you know I just post my videos whenever I decide to post them. Sony today, like today being what today is Wednesday still? Yeah, it's still Wednesday. What time is it? Yeah, it's still Wednesday. Today, Sony announced that starting in 2028, they will no longer be making physical media for their games. There will be no more discs for Sony. So that means that the PlayStation 6, whenever it comes out, could possibly not even have a disc drive. Like, it'll just be all digital. Now, a lot of people are upset about this. I am one of the people who are upset about it because I have to explain my stance on this, and I have to be like really transparent with this. When I was younger, I was on board with the idea of something like this happening because I was like, no one's gonna want to collect CDs like that anymore and blah blah blah. They could be taking up so much clutter and everything. I kind of foresaw this coming in a sense because back then, even then, I would say that the war would be, I use war lightly, but the whole thing would be now how much money you could spend for space. And as we see now with all this shit going on, hard drives, SD cards, all of those are just, the prices of those are just skyrocketing because of this whole AI foolishness. I said that back then, and I was an advocate for things going digital because I thought it made sense. But as I got older and I started appreciating physical media more, and I won't lie, a part of it plays into my nostalgia. I got fed like my own nostalgia or whatever. I will admit that. But like after like getting my PS2 working and getting my PS1 working, I have a PS1 Classic, but you know, I get games on it, and I have emulators, but I can use the emulator on my computer to play the discs because you know I just run it through my disc drive and I can play it. Still on the hunt for a PS3 if anyone's looking to try and sell me one. Hey, just preferably the one that is backwards compatible with PS2. That would be great because then I could just leave my PS2 someplace. No, I wouldn't do that. After collecting all of my games and then understanding the importance of owning your own thing, because like seeing how like the whole campaign for like Stop Killing Games is out now and everything, you can purchase a game like with your own money and you don't really own it because that company can then cancel the back end of it. They can cancel the game itself and they'd be like, hey, well, this game is not making us any more money, so they just pull the plug on it and you just wasted 60 plus however much dollars you paid for it, like for a game that you can't even boot up the game no more because it will be one of those situations where if you delete it you won't be able to play it, and even if you play it there's no lobby, there's no one to play with, it's just gone. Like it's just gone. That's where we're at right now, and it made me appreciate physical media. So I am half and half on it. I'm cool with things because I still use Steam. I still use like systems like Steam and God forbid Epic Games. But and Good Old Games is another one. I love Good Old Games. I'll get to them in a minute. I still use them, but I also use my old systems. I still have all my PlayStation CDs. I just got back into listening to my like actual music. Like I took my CDs and I just ripped them, and I have all of them on a little MP3 player device that I have. I'm starting to appreciate what I have because I know that I have it and that can't be taken away. And in the year of like things getting so expensive, I believe strongly that your dollar have to count for something. And the things that you spend your money on, you have to be able to like, hey, that's mine. You have to look at something and say, hey, that's mine. You know, I don't want to pay to rent something. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm paying for the ownership of that. You know, the only thing I look in the rent is my apartment. You know what I'm saying? I rent this. I'm happy. I'm happy with renting this. This is until things happen. This is mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it should be that way for us gamers for video games. You know what I'm saying? And now that we're gonna have that taken away from us, it makes me like really think like, damn, we really are here now. And I understand because I've heard from both sides. I've heard from people on both sides. Like ever since this announcement came today, all I was seeing was conversations about this. And I put my little 2 cents in where I could, but this video is just me saying everything out loud. And I don't think this is right. I don't think you should take that away completely from everyone. And I know there are going to be some people who disagree and say that this is the way the world is going and it's more expensive to make cartridges or discs and whatever. But then if that's the case, and people can agree or disagree with me on this, they should make games cheaper now. Like GTA should not be costing $80. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's all I'm saying. If you want to make a game completely digital, when you just don't have like you have to just pay for the digital copy of the game only, like at least make the game cheaper now. You know what I'm saying? Like you're done saving money without having to make the discs and everything, so just make it cheaper. That's how I feel about it. And this should come as like a big thing for everyone too, because it's like, okay, I heard everyone speak on this thing, and I had to look it up myself, and it's actually true that there was another thing involving Sony where they lost the licenses for a lot of the movies that people actually paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like they paid for these movies on some of their platforms or whatever. So because they lost the licenses for it, they're just pulling them off of. They're deleting them. Like if you have them, they're gone. They're gonna be gone because Sony lost the license for them. So you won't be able to watch them anymore. So it's like I now understand what everyone was saying about this whole phrase. I kept hearing over and over where they say you will own nothing and be happy. I am not happy, but I am happy with what I do own. Like I got that, you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of music, I've even gone so far as to go on Bandcamp and find the artists that I like and buy their music. Did you know that Jack Black sells his music on Bandcamp? I was like, what? I bought those right away. Like I have something new to pay like my little couple dollars on instead of Spotify. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't like this. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. I don't like what's happening, and it sucks that we like are getting. We have to rent our video games now. We have to rent access to our video games, and I know it's kind of the same thing with like Steam, because you know you have to be online to play on Steam, which is why, and I'm coming back to what I was saying earlier, I love GOG.com. Good Old Games, every game that's sold on Good Old Games is DRM free, meaning that once you purchase that game on GOG, that game is yours. You download that to your computer and you can play it without having the need to be on the internet. It's one of the most amazing things I have ever heard of, and I joined up with them thanks to friends of mine. My cousin hooking me up with the idea of that. Well, telling me about it is what I should say. Yeah, my whole thing now is gonna be, if I can get the game on GOG, I'm not buying it anywhere else. And I'm sorry to say it, that includes Steam. I love Steam. Steam is like my first go-to for video games. But if GOG has the exact same game that I want, even if Steam has it, I'm buying it on GOG, because I know that if I buy it there, I'm gonna get it. I implore you guys to look up GOG. I'm thankful for creators who are into the whole thing about taking ownership back. One that comes to mind is this guy. I saw him on TikTok, and because I don't be on TikTok like that no more, I started following him on YouTube. His name is Discount Orlock. That's his name. I'm gonna show a picture of his thing right here on the screen somewhere. He shows you how to use like the things at your disposal to have your own physical media and be able to use it like whenever you want to. Like, I follow him. I follow him religiously. He's a cool guy. He doesn't know me. Like, I've never met the guy before, but he is amazing. I think he's awesome. Like, if you want to learn how to take your life back, or how to learn how to like have a deeper appreciation for physical media, then I suggest you watch some of his stuff. I am down for like what he teaches on the internet. I love it. Yeah, this video is just to bring you guys up to speed as to what happened and what's happening with gaming as far as Sony goes. I mean, I'm sure Xbox is gonna do the same thing, because I think I saw an article saying that their new console, Project Helix, is not gonna have a disc reader, so it's gonna be the same thing. This is where we are at right now. Everyone, like, no one wants physical anymore, and I think it's unfair to take away that choice from people. I think everyone should have the right to choose that, but you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I was on board with the idea of it, and then because of learning better and knowing what it actually meant, that you're giving your ownership to people, to these companies who can just take it away from you at any point because they feel like it, or it ain't making them no money, or any reason, or they lost the licenses for it. You know, that's my 2 cents on it. I just ain't with it as much as I used to be. Is it gonna stop me from buying games on Steam? No, but like I said, I've already made my stance. If GOG has it, I'm buying it on there first. So that's my thing. I want to own the things that I work too hard in everything that I do. I work really hard, and I would hate to think that the things that I spend money on I can't have. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't in no means do that. There's no way. That's all I want to say. That's the only thing I wanted to talk about. That's all this video is about. Y'all take it easy. I'm going to edit this video so that you can watch it. Peace, love, and hair grease to you guys. Let me know your thoughts. I would like to know your thoughts. Y'all could leave them in the comments. That's what the comment section is for, because everyone like to, you know, message me personally, and I always have to keep telling you, I'll put it in the comments. That'd be great if you could just put it in the comments. That'd be awesome. Put it in the comments. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me, hearing me rant about this. But yeah, that's how I feel. Like, where do you think, what's your stance on it? Give your reasonings. Put it in the comments, and you know, we can hash it out down now. Until next time, it's me, your boy Magasso. That's Marlo, and we're out of here. Anything you want to say? You want to say goodbye to the folks? Anyway, yeah, y'all be safe. We out. Take it easy.